Hey guys, what's up? It's the Spy App Guy here today, and I have some really exciting news to share with you. And that is that FlexiSPY's app screenshots feature now works on non-rooted Androids. But for those of you who don't know, I have been testing monitoring software for over 8 years, testing and using it. So I know a lot about mobile and computer monitoring software, and I'm sharing what I've learned with you all. By the end of this video, you will learn more about this update, whether there's any limitations, if it'll work on your device, how you can get it, whether or not it works, and any other important information that you need to know about this feature. So app screenshots is this feature that secretly takes a screenshot of your child or loved one's app when they're using it. And it takes a screenshot, it uploads it to your online portal where you can then view it. This is extremely useful if the app that you wanted to monitor was not supported by FlexiSPY, or if it required root. For example, where I live, we use Line Messenger. It's kind of like iMessage or Facebook message. But Line Messenger requires that the device be rooted in order for FlexiSPY to capture this. Rooting is kind of a complicated process, and then you can't use certain apps like banking apps. So it does a lot to the phone, and the phone is really not the same anymore, and the target user might notice this. But with app screenshots, it doesn't require root. So I can tell FlexiSPY, hey, look out for any use of Line Messenger, and then when the target device is using Line Messenger, it'll take a screenshot of that app and then upload it to my portal where I can view it, so I don't have to root the phone. Or for example, if there's some gaming app or YouTube, or if there's some dating app that FlexiSPY couldn't capture in the native mode, then now you can capture this with app shots. Basically, every app on the phone can now be monitored, so that's pretty impressive. So this is great news for anyone that wants to monitor someone's phone. Now, if you're a longtime fan, you may be thinking, well, FlexiSPY has had app screenshots for a long time, for many years. And that's true, but it required root, and now it doesn't. So it's accessible to everyone that has an Android phone, not just the limited number of Android phones which could be rooted. You may also be thinking to yourself, well, mSpy has had the app screenshots for non-root for a while, and there may also be some other competitors of FlexiSPY that offer this for non-root. But the difference is that mSpy on Android 13 and 12, and I think even 11, cannot actually be hidden. So if you care about monitoring discreetly, then those other monitoring softwares will not be in your list to consider. In any case, I tested it today on my Android 13 phone, which is a Google Pixel, and it did work. I will put a link in the description to a video where I show myself testing the feature and where we get into more details showing how it works and how well it works, etc. But I can say right now that during my test, there was no indication that the phone is taking screenshots of the app and sending it to your portal. Let's get into some other things that you may find useful to know. The first is that this does require a new step in the FlexiSPY installation guide. So if you've installed FlexiSPY before and think you're really good at installing it, well, you'll want to go into the installation guide again and scroll down to the bottom, and there is a new step there. The other thing is that, like most other functionality with FlexiSPY, is that for best visibility, you will need to use the installation service. So they will run some commands on the device and carry out a configuration that will hide all the indicators. Otherwise, if you use app screenshots on the device, then there will be a small casting icon while the screenshot is being taken. And that might be okay for some of you, but for others, you want the utmost secrecy, right? I will also drop a link to the installation service down below. I think it is $49 if you purchase it standalone, but if you buy FlexiSPY bundled, then it is $39.99. Some other things. I mentioned that it worked on my Pixel 7, but it should work on Samsung phones as well. However, if you want to make sure, then what you can do is go to the compatibility page on the FlexiSPY website. I'll drop a link to that below as well. You can enter in your device details, and then you can read about all the limitations with your device. You can also talk with their live chat, and they can confirm whether your device supports this or to what extent it supports all of the FlexiSPY features that you care about. Okay, and then which package is it available in? So there's 3 FlexiSPY for Android packages. There's the Lite, the Premium, and the Extreme. The Lite is the cheapest. Premium goes up in price, Extreme So AppShots is available in FlexiSPY Premium, and that starts at $79 per month. Of course, if you want other features like call recording, then you'll need to get the Extreme. But if you just want AppShots, then that's available with Premium, starting at just $79. And then if you do go to their website and you find out that the phone is not compatible, then you can actually buy a phone pre-installed with FlexiSPY. They'll deliver it direct to your door in new packaging, and then you can give it to your child or loved one, and the app screenshots will be working right out of the box. And I'll also drop a link to that down below. So let's recap what we learned. We learned that FlexiSPY's AppShot feature now is available for non-rooted devices, and this means that you can monitor basically any app on any Android phone. It works all the way up to Android 13, which is the latest version of Android. There are other monitoring software that offer app screenshots for non-root, but as far as I know, they cannot be hidden, and I know for a fact that mSpy cannot be hidden on Android 13. We've learned that it's available for just $79 a month with FlexiSPY Premium. We've learned there's a new installation step in the installation guide that is required, but while you can do it yourself, for best visibility, you need to go to the installation service and they will configure the app for you for an additional $39. We've learned that you can check whether your device supports AppShot and the other FlexiSPY features, but that if you find out that your device is not supported for some reason, that you can use the FlexiSPY Express service. You pick a phone and they will send that phone to you pre-installed with FlexiSPY delivered to your door in new packaging. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. I'm going to be making another video where I actually test the AppShot feature. We can see how well it works, see what limitations it might have. That'll be coming out soon, and then there'll be a link to that in the description or in this video. If you liked the video, then give it a like. You can consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any other important news. And if you want to support my channel, then you can use some of the links I have for FlexiSPY in my description. And if you have any ideas for other videos that I should make, any questions you have about FlexiSPY or any other monitoring software, then you can leave that down in the comment section and then I will reply or make a video about it. But until then, you guys stay safe out there. Spy Guy out. Peace.